About 4 years ago, I started making costumes and corsets, and I was hoping that a lot of people would see them one day. And this is precisely what had happened. But unfortunately, a lot of people were still writing comments that were perpetuating the same old myth that corsets are deadly, harmful, uncomfortable to wear, and impossible to breathe in. So I decided to take it upon myself and do something that no sane person would ever do, and run 10K in my Victorian riding corset. This is exactly the same corset featured in the video, however, it will not fit me in the usual way because I'm wearing a sports bra. So in the bust area it is a little bit loose, but in the waist it is just as tight as I usually wear it. But remembering that Victorians used to use hip pads and bust pads all the time, maybe it's even more historically accurate. So yeah, is it a good idea? Probably not. Is it a fun idea? Absolutely. Okay, so I'm running in the forest. It's kilometer 3 and some of the parts of the track are so steep I practically have to climb them. That's why I said that it's more of a hike than a run, because at some parts like I just have to walk. I cannot run here with corset or without, by the way. Yeah, I'm still corseted. I'm still like running, walking and exercising, and I'm alive. I'm still able to talk. I'm not like completely losing my breath. It's all going about as well as usually. So yeah. Usually there are some people here and there in this forest, but right now it's Friday morning, so everybody's working, I guess. Sirens are going off. So the air raid sirens are going off. No more in danger, I guess. More reasons to enjoy the nature. And while walking and running in this gorgeous forest full of trees and whatever forests are full of, how can one possibly resist the urge to pretend like they are in a Twilight movie? Please forgive me the choice of music. I couldn't possibly insert the original song because, you know, YouTube doesn't like that. I've been running now for 40 minutes, and let me tell you, I'm not as optimistic as at the beginning. I absolutely proved to myself, at least, the corset can't make me faint. And probably if you are healthy and relatively fit, if you run in a corset, nothing will happen to you. But let me tell you, today is 30 degrees Celsius. It is very hot. I'm sweating profusely like a pig. And I have plenty of layers, just like ladies in the Victorian era did. So it's not easy to run in a corset, but if I were to walk, just plain walk on a straight surface for 4 kilometers or 10 kilometers, that would be just like absolutely fine. But running and with the hills like this, like it's very steep and it's very hot. So yeah, maybe I'll try it once again in autumn, or maybe on a regular track in a park for training where the surface is flat and it's easier to complete the task when you don't have to climb in some places. But anyway, I'm not fainting. I'm absolutely fine. Just really hot. I'm taking some of my words back because apparently I just had to stop for a brief moment, drink some water, and I'm totally fine now. And I can keep going. So it was just, I just needed water. This forest is quite popular with people that live around it, so the trails are actually very wide and very easy to navigate. By the way, I'm still wearing a corset, and It's getting progressively hotter outside, but anyway, it's fine. I've been through worse. But despite me being okay in a corset, I absolutely do not recommend people who are not that familiar with corsetry, with corsets, to go on a hike in one or to go on a run in one. You have to be semi okay runner or semi-fit person, and you need to have a good quality corset that will not harm you in any way. So yeah, I do not recommend this activity, but I'm definitely not like dying because of it. I was passing by this field and I thought it was very pretty, so I decided to film it too. And here I invite you to experience how it feels like to run in this particular forest, because the floor here is very uneven and sometimes it's kind of scary to run here because I don't want a broken ankle or whatever. While I'm taking a short break from running up those hills, let me tell you something. These hills are not naturally occurring, they are actually human-made. This forest is actually growing on the remains of Scythian ramparts that were used as the earliest defense system by Scythian civilization. And the civilization itself might be long gone, but their defense structures are still very much present and actually very hard to climb. Oh, but it's very nice to be in this place. It feels very cool to be present somewhere where people used to live and do things thousand years ago. It kind of makes me feel connected to this ancient culture in some way. And by the way, I'm still wearing a corset. So yeah, and I'm still not dead. This forest is actually located near the river Southern Bug or Pivdani Bug, and we are going to this river. This part of the forest looks kind of creepy, and this place, it looks like Earth is trying to eat the forest itself, and I don't want to be eaten, not in this way. So I'm gonna head out of here as fast as I can. And here's a little footage of me actually keeping my word and running. I'm pretty sure that's the fastest I ran during all of this experience. And by the way, I'm still wearing a corset. So yeah, challenge hasn't stopped yet. And it's kilometer 5. We finally made it to my favorite part of the forest. The floor here is not covered with your regular type of grass, but with flowers, and the blooming season is over, of course, but nothing stops me from doing some twilight type of shooting once again, because why not? You can outrun me, and you can fight me off, but you can't outshine me. I guess now you know my secret. I can't be serious for the life of me. Okay, this rock, I know it's a familiar rock, and I know that I'm getting really close to the river, and what it means, that it's a kilometer number 6, and I need to run back home because I have an appointment at 12 p.m. So yeah, short time left. And just to confirm, I'm still wearing a corset, and yeah, I'm still sweating terribly. It's still very hot outside, but I mean, whatever. I do a lot of things because I can. Like, there's no reason for me to do it. There's no reason. People who want to hate corsets and believe that all of the troubles of women in 19th century came from corsets, I want to change their mind. I do not have a capacity to change their mind because some people, they come to internet and they start a discussion not to learn something, but just to feel like they are right. I do not have that intention, hence I'm trying it on myself. It's kilometer 6 and I'm still fine. We finally reached the river, so here are a couple of interesting facts about the Southern Bug River. It is actually the second longest river in Ukraine, and it flows exclusively on the territory of Ukraine. This river is actually one of the reasons a lot of people jokingly call my city, Vinica, as Venice, because the river flows right through the center of the city. And a lot of people are very much connected to the river. Just like in the past, the life blossomed around the Southern Bog River. It is critically important to the infrastructure of the city, and it is actually where the famous Vinica fountain is located at, so yeah. This place, it kind of looks like a desert stream in Avatar series, the one that was like abandoned and ruined. Yeah. What an interesting occurrence on my path. Believe it or not, but these hills are actually 2 billion years old. Makes me feel so young in here. Okay, that's enough sun. Let's go back inside, because being outside is even worse than being inside the forest. The beauty of this place really helps with ignoring humidity and heat. Another interesting fact about this place, this rock formation in this forest itself was a favorite place to hang out for Ukrainian writers, and one of them even has his own personal favorite rock. And by the way, kilometer 7, and I'm still in a corset. There's also an urban legend that says that in this particular place, some Scythian treasures are hidden, but I'm not gonna be the one to check them out. I also have to be fair and honest. It's an honest experiment. This corset, despite not being too long, it's still not very comfortable for climbing. And this is quite a steep hill. And it's 11 a.m. It's 32 Celsius outside, and I'm wearing 3 layers of clothing. So yeah, I'm sweating, I'm uncomfortable, but I'm alive and I'm not fainting. So yeah, I think experiment is going well. If you thought that this forest could not possibly have any more interesting things about it, you were wrong. Let me present you our local Spirit Valley. Practically nobody knows when and why and how, but this place was totally transformed by local graffiti artists. They painted the trees in this area with these little ghosts that are actually very much resemblant to the ghosts from Princess Mononoke by Ghibli. And one of the main theories why these spirits are here is to protect forest from people. It's kilometer 8, and I'm not gonna lie and sugarcoat. There's little to no thing in the world that I want less than to keep wearing this corset. Not this corset even, but like be here and have to run in this weather. Just want to take a shower, preferably cold one, because I'm done. First main reason why I do things is because why not? The second most popular reason I do things is because out of spite. Because you think I couldn't? Well, I guess you're not good at estimating people. I'm out of the forest. I'm still consistently wearing a corset, and it's almost 10 kilometers. And I'm so glad that after this, I'm actually having an appointment with a massage therapist. So yeah, I'm really thoughtful here. The person that always thinks. So that's the only thing that keeps me going, because at this point, I'm that close to calling a taxi. So tired. It's too hot outside. I'm done. Look at how red I am. Look at how sweaty I am. And yeah, the corset is still here. And I think it's okay. Both survived, me and the corset. We are both fine. But I'll tell you more after I take this off and take some shower, because I really need to shower. I just really wanted to show you this corset after I just took it off. It is drenched in sweat. You can even see the wettest stains. And it's all furry because this is cotton inside, and it really likes to take everything around it, and it gets stuck to it very easily. And this is the reverse side, and both sides are totally fine. So the corset survived the run. So yeah, I think it's great, actually. After all the running, walking and climbing, I'm surprised that I'm almost as fast in a corset as I usually am. Because in all honesty, I'm not a fast runner, I'm a joy runner. And it was a nice run, but I'm so happy to be laying down in the next hour or so. To the next adventure. Bye!